A woman giving birth is exactly what God intended for women to do when he created the female out of the male's rib way back in the Garden of Eden. The crying part, however, was not the original intent of God. That came after. As we are told in Genesis 3:16, I will surely multiply your pain in childbearing. In pain you shall bring forth children. Men, brothers, you and I have no idea what it's really like. Comedian Carol Burnett tried to help us understand when she said giving birth is like taking your lower lip and forcing it over your head. The hardest thing I ever had to watch was my wife giving birth to my sons. She cried out. I had never heard a cry like that before, and it scared me. But at least I knew that her cry was not the last word of the whole labor. There was good to come. These two images, a warrior in battle and a woman in labor, are different, but not that different, and they are specifically chosen by God to describe himself to us. These are somewhat common images. Many people know what it is to fight a battle, and many women know what it is like to give birth. The reason that God uses these images is to point us to Jesus, which is why so many of the images in Scripture are given. The image of a warrior in battle and a woman in labor. It is these pictures that Isaiah uses to convey to us the final battle that Christ has fought and won for us. And both these images and the final battle of Christ involve cries. Jesus' death on the cross overcomes all the sin of all people, from Adam and Eve all the way down to the last person born before his second coming. And that's good news. In fact, that's the good news. But just because it's good doesn't mean it's pretty. All war is ugly, and the war Jesus fights on the cross, no less so, just as all childbirth is messy. And what Jesus did on the cross brought new life forth, just as childbirth does. No, the cross of Jesus is not clean like our images usually depict. As beautiful as our stained glass windows are, as ornate as our crucifixes are, they are not accurate representations of the cross of Jesus. The cross of Jesus was ugly. The cross of Jesus was messy. But also, the cross of Jesus was good. The relentless cry of Christ from the cross, like a warrior's cry in battle, like a mother's cry in labor, is a cry for something that will turn out to be good. The battle waged on the cross was won by Christ. The death of Jesus means a new life will be born again. The relentless cry of Christ will be good, because we will be saved.